Agenda for tonight, there are no emergency items. Can just go through on the consent agenda. We have minutes for approval, contract for caustic soda for the water treatment for the city, the monthly financial report, and the code enforcement report. Are there any questions about any of those items before we proceed? The next thing is we're scheduled for a public hearing on the proposed 2017 budget. We're required by the charter and by the local government code to conduct this public hearing. We've advertised it. We'll hear from the public to give you an opportunity to hear, the concerns of the public. And then at the conclusion of the public hearing, we're required to take action on the budget. This is something that the local government code requires, but the action we recommend that you take is to postpone adoption of the budget until the date that you schedule, which is September 14th and 15th. That allows everybody an opportunity to consider the comments from the public.
And there's a specific wording that has to be read in, so I'll make the motion and just read off exactly what we need to say for her.
Okay, we have two separate readings of ordinances. One is the zoning change list. Yeah, no new information. Okay, so this is just a second reading on that. And then we also have the ordinance, second reading of the ordinance for no parking on shoulders, state of Texas highways inside the city limits. Nothing new. Okay. We have a resolution announcing the proposed tax rate of 0.54216 for $100 evaluation and voting to place an action. No, I'm sorry. Also, the resolution establishes the date and time in which we will adopt the budget. Like I said earlier, that is Wednesday, and this is, I want to take this opportunity, even though I've already emailed all of y'all. When I was going through and setting up the calendar, I must have missed one in a day because I intended for us to adopt on a Thursday and Friday like we always do. And when I recorded everything, I picked up the dates for Wednesday and Thursday. So it's a Wednesday, both are special call meetings, but we'll be meeting on the 14th Wednesday night at 6:30. Then we'll be doing the second reading on Thursday morning instead of Friday. The dates that are on your calendar are right. I just thought that there was going to be a Thursday and a Friday, and I accidentally got a Wednesday and Thursday, 14th and 15th. Okay, JC, we have, there's been conversation about us establishing a drainage utility district. One of the first steps is to consider approval of a 20-year drainage capital improvement plan. JC has provided that in our packet, and this is your opportunity for him to talk to you about that.
Need a little bit larger spreadsheet.
What we could add.
Commissioner Hurley, I hope the only typo. The second line on the left-hand side, it says 50,000 a year, should have been 35 a year, which the spreadsheet portion is correct. Media. But this is our plan now. This may not be the budget because you can take a lot off the bat. We've been talking approximately $400,000 a year. In 2017, that's $700,000 project portion and $150,000 in personnel and equipment, total $850,000. So that we know is not going to match. But we need to have a plan of what we should be doing. And then once we actually finalize a budget number and revenue, then we'll work backwards on the projects that are priorities, but based on our budget, whatever that budget is, we'll know in the next 4 to 6 weeks what that budget will be. So this is what we need to be doing. A good example is our current budget, our current budget this year is $35,000. And it would have been about the same, right, when it's at 35. Again, for 17, and you can look here, for projects, we need about 700,000 in 17. We're not gonna have that much, but we'll have to set some priorities and set budgets, once we know exactly how much money we have. But this is a plan, and this plan kind of dictates priorities. Now, if you see other priorities or have different opinions, we can modify them. And that's what this is a draft plan.
But let me ask you, does this, I know you got it in accordance with the, is this in order what would need to be done first, or it's just a list?
It's just a list. I tried to do the drainage and the ones that needed engineering at the top, and then the ones at the bottom are more alphabetical, but by project. The ones on the top require engineering.
If you allocated it,
Cost.
if you allocated it in 2017, they're probably more high priority, correct?
Sorry.
When you allocated the, you just put funds across the board in 2017, they're probably a higher priority for those.
Yes. You know, we work back with how much money we're gonna have, and for those projects we really need to be doing, we'll have to set the ones we've been doing. And then we'll move those into 18 and 19, 19 and 20, so.
27 streets that we had budgeted for 2016, are we gonna be able to do all those streets, the 27 streets?
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna have streets in this, though, they don't come into play. Okay. It's two different situations.
They'll be finished on West Travis by the end of next week.
So, any more questions? Okay, the next item is consider approval to award a bid for a new digital radio system for the city of Marshall. As we noted in your packet, we went out for bids for this. 2 responses were received. We got 1 bid from Crosspoint Communications of Longview in the amount of $560,678.30. 1 from Baker Communications here in Marshall. This was a low bid of $449,367. Randy is here tonight if y'all have any specifics, questions about that. Obviously, our recommendation will be to recommend approval of the loan with Baker Communications in the amount of $449,367. I wanted to mention to y'all, we do have the grant from Texas Eastern 911, which will cover basically a third of the cost of this, so that's $450,000. If you vote to move forward with this, then my recommendation would be to fund the public works out of the equipment replacement, the water utilities, out of the equipment replacement fund at a third of the cost. And obviously, we have not budgeted for this year, so we will need to utilize reserves to cover the remaining $150,000. But this is something that we need to do for several years, and we'll be asking you all to make that determination. Randy can answer any specifics about the radios and if you have questions regarding that.
I heard that this was a matter of us coming in compliance with some new standards, is that correct?
Part of it is that the public works section of this is meeting a federal requirement.
And what is time on that federal requirement, or what is that federal requirement?
It was, the FCC did a requirement that all radios be narrowband compliant that went into effect in 2013.
And this system is encrypted also, correct?
That is correct.
Which, we get in our analog system is a broadband, I guess, or
The public works is, yes.
make the broadband.
Wideband.
Yeah, water utility, so.
Yeah.
Okay, but our police and fire are on.
They're narrowband, they are narrowband compliant.
Okay. And then, when I saw this, and I appreciate Randy came to me yesterday and talked to me about it, this was former commission that basically proposed this as a bid. And then, so I'm walking in as a new commissioner, or we have a couple commissioners, details on number of radios, departments, where they're going to. You know, you don't really have that type of information in the packet, which, I started looking back a little bit into our budget too, and I know we're gonna talk about funding, we're not really, we're approving the bid, but how it's going to be funded, that isn't necessarily determined yet, right?
Well, basically what I just told you would be what we would propose, which would be a third out of the equipment replacement fund for water utilities that they would pay back over a period of several years. And then a third we have grant money for. And then if we move forward, then the other third, because we did have not provided for it in this budget.
And I guess I talked with Randy about, like, we've got some radio repair funds that are inside of like 5 or 6 different support service budgets, you know, all throughout our budget. And I was like, well, instead of pulling all of our money out of the general fund, if this is something we're going to decide to do, you know, we pull a portion of those monies, we can probably come up with $15,000 that we've already budgeted for every year towards the radios also, so we can reduce some of our costs maybe towards the fund. I just know we have, there's still some capital outlay items I know we need to address, so, you know, the more we keep chipping into the general fund, we want to make sure, you know, we're using that as well as possible. That's just what I think. So.
I mean, for this year, you know, I mean, and it may be possible, Randy, you can answer this better. When we have radio repair, I guess it would stand to reason possibly that we could have some savings. Obviously, I would have to reflect that in 2017, and this expenditure will be made in 2016.
But those funds aren't like sinking funds, I mean, they would just end up
No, that would
wrapping.
just be.
They would just end up
a small
wrapping
line.
back into the, like if we didn't spend them out of that specific line, we took it out of the general fund reserve. If I'm thinking about this correctly, if we didn't spend them and they didn't get spent, they would just wrap back into the reserve anyway at the end of the year. So it's really would kind of be coming from the same spot.
So how does our budget then, are we working, let's say we have $10,000 dedicated to radio repair. That has to be spent only in radio repair for that year, is that correct?
No.
Or can that be reallocated?
It can be allocated.
The way our departmental budgets work is, you know, we provide for specific amounts and line items, but basically what we ask the department to be responsible for is to bring their budget in at budget or below in total. So if you have one line item that in a given year you don't utilize everything, but you have another one that exceeds, you know, we're basically asking them to look at their total budget and make sure that they come in and operate within that.
I think we're just looking at this as a large scale capital improvement or equipment replacement, which I'm finding inside our budget, they're not necessarily allocated yearly per department. So, I would imagine yearly we're going to have these large items coming up to for requests that we're going to be pulling out of the general fund possibly. Is that right?
I hope we don't have a lot more this year.
Yeah, I hope not either. It just it caught me by surprise, but something we definitely need to do. And it's already been voted on that really we need to do that at the city from the previous commission. Is that right?
I'm not sure what the vote was actually,
When
when we were authorized to go out for bids.
February, March, February.
So,
Well, like, I think it's close to the end.
I mean, it's been something that all of the departments that are affected by this have indicated that they need to go.
Yeah, I mean, Eric was telling me, you know, it's really important for our city and it's going to help the safety.
Oh, no doubt.
So,
Okay, and the last item, discussion regarding regarding the possibility of the creation of a new annual summer festival in the city of Marshall. Commissioner Reagan asked for this, item to be placed in the.
And I just take one discussion downstairs.
Okay, okay. After that, we'll have requests for future agendas, adjourn, and then we have an opportunity for a budget workshop. Okay. So that's all I have.
All right, well, we close the